What's going on, YouTube? This is Jim Afanis, aka Viper Magic, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the House of Wolves, and specifically the world event that is going on right now as part of the Queen's Wrath. Now, for those not in the know or don't remember, the Queen actually did play a very tiny part of the main story campaign. She was found in the Reef, and around launch, maybe not too long after that, they did the Queen's Wrath Bounty, which was a one-week event where you had to go out and do special missions for the Queen. You would then be given, after getting enough reputation, you could upgrade for some pretty good loot at the time. It was all purple themed, and I still have the old helmet laying around in my box somewhere if I haven't already dismantled it. So, the Queen's coming back, obviously. She's one of the focal points of the new expansion, the House of Wolves, and I guess in honor of that, maybe it's like a teaser or something, Bungie has put out a world event of the Queen's Wrath. So she is back. There are new missions for you to do for her. Now, the cool thing is the missions are not instanced. So unlike other world events, say with the Iron Banner, for example, where you instance to one specific area of the map, these actually occur in the open during patrol missions. So all you have to do is grab a quest, go to the patrol, and start going around in the specific area. And eventually you will see a message that says the wolves are coming. And you got to get ready. And these huge dropships will come and drop some pretty tough enemies if you're not prepared. They're pretty tough enemies. And you'll take them down. The cool thing is on the first round, these guys will drop these Scorcher rocket launchers, which can be picked up and used to fight off additional enemy waves, which is a lot of fun. After the last enemy is killed, the named guy, if you had the bounty, you'll obviously get credit for the bounty, but you get a buff on you that lasts for about a minute, maybe a minute 15 seconds or so. And that means that somewhere in that area, a chest is spawned. And if you can find it before the timer runs out, you can open it up, and you could potentially find a key, which could be used for the expansion, for the Trial of Osiris, or you might find some legendary or exotic engrams, which is amazing. I found a few legendaries. I haven't had a chance to find out what they are yet because the Cryptarch is either conveniently bugged or broken, maybe in preparation for the expansion. I don't know. But so I don't know what they are, but I found a lot of cool loot, and it was a really cool idea. And I'm going to go play it a little bit again, and I got a couple more days before the event runs out. Obviously, people's attentions will begin to shift more into the House of Wolves proper. But this is a great teaser, and I think this is something that Bungie needs to continue doing. Now, obviously, people who are a fan of paid MMOs like World of Warcraft or other MMOs like that, they're no stranger to new updates. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the subscription-based service of constantly getting new content. So it's definitely out of the ordinary that a game that you paid for one time, and I'm going to exclude the price of the DLC here, is giving you access to additional content no matter how small it may be. And I think these world events are a great transition point for Destiny to get away from some of the stale, stagnant, mission-based objectives and start spicing things up a little bit. Now, I don't know what development on their side went into making these world events, but I can't imagine it's too awfully hard. All the assets are the same assets you would see in the game. It's just at a different location. And that does a few things for the game. Right now, number one, it builds up hype for the expansion. People who are not interested in Destiny are reading about this saying, what is this about? And the cool thing is you don't have to have any of the expansions to participate in this. Number two, it builds team building. Now you're going out in a patrol world, which, by the way, patrol was dead. Okay, let's admit it. Everyone had their fun for the first couple of weeks during the alpha or the beta, and then they went into doing endgame raids and they're doing strikes and that sort of thing. Patrol's dead. This makes patrol viable again. It makes it fun, and it's cool because you see a lot of people working together to take out a common goal. Say what you want about the loot cave, it brought the community together. And this brings the community together. When you see a firefight going on, and you're looking at your map and you see a bunch of nameplates off in the horizon, you want to go see what it is. And this is a great way to do that. So it encourages that team building, and it rebuilds some of that community, which has been lost due to instances and due to just queuing for specific little events. This is fleshing out the world again. And it's cool. I mean, this is number three, and this is, I think, the most important thing, is it's something new and fun. I mean, it's something that's different. It's a mysterious. No one knows what's going on here. I mean, we're all assuming these keys are going to be used for the expansion, but in what capacity? And how long is this world event going to go on? Is it going to end soon? I mean, I'm sure the Queen's Wrath bounties are going to go away, but how cool would it be if these stayed around a little bit longer? I mean, some of the events that happen in the game, defend the Warsat, kill the Walker, How many have we seen these? Kill the target over and over again. It would be nice, and it is nice, and it just shows how few of those activities there are to inject some new world event into the game. And it makes playing Patrol a little more interesting because, hey, not only are you going to go out and drive around to places you probably wouldn't explore. I can't imagine people are hanging out in the Forgotten Shores, for example. But you go out there, you fight some guys. It's a little different of a challenge than you're used to. And then it's this mad dash for the next minute to see if you could find some loot. It might be rewarding. It might suck. Nobody knows. But hey, it's something different in the game. And I think this is a great idea. Now, I can't imagine that these guys at Bungie are going to be doing this every day for us because let's face it, this isn't cheap, and obviously this isn't even though it is an MMO. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. I know they keep trying to say it's not, but even though it is an MMO, we're not paying for this content constantly. Yes, we're going to get some content tied to House of Wolves. We're going to get the end game content that was promised in House of Wolves, but we can't just get lazy or greedy rather and expect that they're going to give us new content every single day, something fun and new to do. But it definitely is bringing a buzz to the game, and I can tell that some of my friends who have gotten out of the game are now getting back into the game solely to see this event going on right now. So my plea to the people that are listening from Bungie and the folks over at Destiny, this is the kind of stuff that's going to make your game relevant. Yes, you're going to get a big pop when the expansion comes out because everybody's going to want to see the expansion. Of course they are. And if you're a Ghost owner like me from the Ghost Edition, you're getting it for free. You're going to go check it out. Why wouldn't you? But when you start doing events like this and you pull people back in and it's starting to be this air of mystery, and what are these keys for? And why are these guys spawning in? And what happens when you kill them? I want to go see. That's how you build up your fan base, and that's how you re-energize your base. So a plea to you guys, please, please, please continue doing things like this. It's obviously working. It's getting people talking about it. It's a quick risk-reward system where people go in, they do this, they kill off these guys. It takes anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, and then it resets, and people have to go figure out where it is again. Do more stuff like this. Make Patrol more viable. Add in other elements to the existing game. You have this giant world that you've built, but it's completely dead and hollow and barren. This event makes the world more fun, and I cannot tell you the amount of high-level characters I've seen driving around on their speeders waiting for something to happen. So I think this is the good move for you guys, and it's great marketing because you got idiots like me promoting it for you for absolutely free. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go play some Destiny because just talking about it wants me to go check it out a little bit more in preparation for the expansion. Expect a ton more videos from me on House of Wolves when it drops tomorrow. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Are you happy about these events? Do you agree with me? We need to rally behind this, and we need to let the folks at Bungie know that we want more. Or is this to you just like this last-ditch effort? Like, who cares? It's a dying game. Go kill some more guys for some stupid treasure chest. I don't care. I think the people who feel that way are in the minority and just haters, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear from you. As always, please do me a favor. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys on the other side.